Bright lights sitting on a set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the running rebels of UNLV. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man, makes the grab. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. A chance to make an early statement in this one here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So UNLV's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They're going to run it. the races. Inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebel.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point is good. What a display of experience. Abilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's going to pass. It's complete to the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Move the chains with that completion now on first down. Here's the handoff. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
It's complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Off play action on first down. Escapes the set, but he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. He is smashing people. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. Into their happy place for a touchdown. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, the ground game. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Fires into traffic, intercepted. First down here for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
At the 45 on his way. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hardy. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Singh. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. To the air on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll ride the hot hand. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hardy. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It is perfect. And they go back on top. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Escapes trouble. Pulls it in. It's Hardy. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Offense lining up quickly. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll go out of bounds. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll... Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's looking deep. He's got it inside the 30. Flying down the left side. Touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee in this. First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Going up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Finds his big tight end. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Give to the running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got it! Into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Comes out throwing on first down. Oh, he drops the foot. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on first down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to get to him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll try the left side. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Oh, gave the defender the business. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. Running to the left. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And they thought about a return, then thought... Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. At the 35, he's open. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down, and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a... The
offense starts with a short field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really...
Just causing wreckage in the secondary. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. It's Pater late in the game.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. 1 more play to pad the stats.
325. Alert!
They'll throw it on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boston College's offense is on the field for the first time today. And there's a man who believes... And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Leaves it with the back. Just plowing down the field. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Might as well give it to him again. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Now, if you're on defense in this one, you've had a good play. You swat that pass away, but you better turn the page and get ready for it because it's probably coming again. You're going up against one of the top 10 passing offenses in the country. You're going to have to be really good in the back end all game long.
He's not going to get... Line gets set, first down. Give to the back. Shakes off the tackle. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on first and 10.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The D thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He finds his man. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Keeps the legs moving.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You hook up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Running behind that left side. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. The offense down to the 22 on first and 10. He wants to throw. Quarterback moving. Finds his big tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. And this one splits the uprights. And guys, that 3-ball has us all tied up here in the second. He thought about bringing that out for a half second. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to move it through the air. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
Hey, get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Just steamrolling the defense. And they're in for a touchdown. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't happy.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play. Second down coming up. Give to the running back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. He's piled up 87 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards, and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. We've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running game. They'll keep that up until this defense proves they can stop it.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Ran through the contact. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They've got the screen set up. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to throw it again. Looking to scramble. Into the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return. Shadow of the goalpost looming. 1st and 10 from their own 1. Just looking for breathing room. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They'll immediately call timeout.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Oh, he just flat ran over it. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Timeout, App State.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Open space at the 25. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. 1 more snap coming before halftime. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Hit as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this 3rd quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. They're getting this guy lathered up. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They get to the line quickly. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made after the 1st down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. After picking up this 1st down on the ground, let's see what they do. He's going to pass. The quick out. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
Fires it incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the... On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
He's got him in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets to... First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Bermudez. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The give on the inside. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This offense is aggressive on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammer, slams into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And they tacked on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Robinson will throw. Wide open downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. He'll try to pop the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Makes the grab well past the sticks. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Golden Eagles are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Going with the ground game left. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He's looking to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Now on second down after the incompletion. They want that clock to run. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the fourth quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the...
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On fourth down, flexing that muscle in the run game. He didn't. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on second and 6. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Bearcats offense takes the field to start this game off. Here he... Offense set on first down. To the ground with the back. Got room at the 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
They'll run the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage. Let's see what they've got on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man quickly. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No. A first down for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Ball's out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's got a touchdown.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they ran down the hill, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Florida State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be... First down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Rommel's ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They go to the ground. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback will audible. Looking to go up top on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're setting up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Afterburner's coming. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has him set up with a first and 10 from the 17.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs, and that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Muscling ahead on third and short. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches...
And he bangs his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Bell.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Just plowing ahead. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
You know, the field's about 53 yards wide. Got to kick it between those 53 yards. or else the drive will start on the 40. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Lets it fly on the move. Makes the grab on the right. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To throw, it's Bailey. They're trying to get to it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Looking for the end zone. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Bearcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's loose. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
What a weapon this guy is, right? The tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Quickly to the tight end. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Bermudez. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. To the ground. He's got it again. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pressure coming. Using the quick game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Feeling some heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead down a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a first and goal after the pick. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Bust through behind his pad. The offense did exactly. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession.
The offense set for a first down play. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Quick strike complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fast motion in the jet sweep. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The offense in hurry-up mode. Headed for the corner on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Completes it in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Quarterback on the move, still looking. At the 35, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll come out throwing on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. He was was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
What a play by the defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
This time on target. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense has had it just steamrolling his way through. Give him 105 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Dances away from the heat. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. On the run, fires downfield. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT.
And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. Got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Going up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. He makes the connection. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Bailey. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Crosses the 30. He's got away. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Pocket starts to collapse. He's got it. And it'll be a touchdown. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it past the marker. Can't get him to the ground. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Getting some heat. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. Got it in the middle, it's Green. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense stays on the field, they just have inches to go on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the score.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. They think there's room to run to the right here. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.